Motorsports here at Slinger with the EIRCA stock season, week number 7. I'm joined by Alex Hillman, and we're in for a really fast night here at Slinger.
Oh yeah, it looks like during practice they're running about 11-second, 12-second lap times, so it should be a pretty quick one here. So they're, I believe, doing qualifying now.
Yeah, running 150 laps, so it's a lot more than we have been running, but not more in terms of time. We're only running, as you see, about 11-second laps.
Via my god-awful calculations, it said the feature race should be only about 27 minutes long, so I'd guess about 30 minutes, which is probably the quickest we've had of, I think. So far this season, as we are watching the 18 of LaGrave.
Charles Irwin out on track now.
He's running second fastest in practice today. Here comes his first time lap, 11.86, which will put him third at the moment.
Solid lap. I still got a few who can come out going up to the top here, 11.68.
Yes, there we go. That is a 10th quicker than his practice run.
We got one more who could come out, Sean LaGrave, if he decides. We have Jay LaGrave, the 79, who has put down a lap. But as we wait for this, we'll bring up points. As we can see here, our points. You see that Charles Irwin has the lead right now just by about 30 points. Since there's not many people showing up, it's going to be hard to gain any points on anybody unless someone doesn't show up or someone has a really bad day. So you really got to go out and try and win races to get those bonus points, and then hope whoever you're battling for points has a bad day.
Yeah, with the short low fields, as you see, it looks like most points you can gain per race is, I think, 64.
Yeah.
And so he'd have to, and I think of all the people that raced last week, the lowest we had was 39 points. So yeah, it's only about a 30-point difference, where if you had a full field, I mean, you're looking at 60-point difference if they get wrecked out. So yeah, it makes it a little hard to be able to
make up points.
Gain any points.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not going to be too hard. I mean, it really depends on who you're battling with and where they finish. If they finish right next to you, you're not going to gain anything.
Yeah, you'll gain a couple, but not enough for what we have left in the season. as we are gridding up for the first heat tonight, which looks like it'll be Awesome Below.
I love this shot that we have of the track right here, where it's just the trees. There we go.
But your grid for Heat 1 is Awesome Beloke first, or pole, and
We got
Esposito. Sorry if I Esposito. Second, Charles Owen third, and Jeffrey Smith in fourth. I say that as I think I. Oh, no, I'm reading that correctly. As we are going around, I'm not sure how many laps this is. Lights are far in the pace car, so maybe it's only. 12. I'm talking about until we go green. See here, it looks like we're gonna have at least one more lap.
Oh, here we go.
The pace car. And we are green.
On the outside line, way up against the wall. I think he gets
into the wall now.
Gonna bring Charles Irwin up the second here.
That's weird. Whoa, Charles cuts it down. Taking a little kind of a high then low to get a straight line out of the corner.
You know, something we were seeing in practice was these cars are going to get really loose if you don't take care of them. So we're going to see a lot of cars sliding up out of the corner. I think that's where you're going to see most of the passes.
It's definitely going to be interesting once we start getting side-by-side action with that sliding motion.
It didn't take
on the
many
outside.
laps.
No, this track, I ran a couple laps. Kind of a little bit reminds me of the Monster Mile Dover. A good pass by Irwin. That's awesome. It's kind of Irwin's just kind of found better pace than everybody else has. Was our pole sitter, so
great start.
Not too surprising.
Jeffrey Smith is crashed. He's in the infield here. No caution.
No caution yet. That might get interesting.
Scoring a lap down right now. Ooh. This has brought Belke back up within striking distance. And Belke loose off the corner though.
I think this is going to be kind of a track where you're going to have to get to the inside if you want to get the pass. So you're going to have to get a better run out of the exit and kind of just dive it in.
I think this is going to be a track where you want to race the track. Not really the person in front of you. Wait for the mistakes to happen in front. Because Belke, he's leaving that bottom open if Esposito was to get there and take that bottom. Well, I say it and then he goes right to the bottom. But final lap here. Belke looking to the inside. Irwin in the wall. Looking.
Irwin's going to hold on. And looks like Irwin is your
heat number 1 winner. Up in the pit road.
As he prices pit road entry, which here is a little scary. So you have your second heat of Jay LaGrave, pole, Zapata in second, Matthew McDonald third, and Sean LaGrave fourth.
Yeah, we see a return of Matt McDonald. Wasn't here last week. Good to see him back.
Oh, yes.
Pace car is going to pull off and we'll get going green next time by. Matt McDonald's starting in the back. It'll be interesting to see if he can get through these 4 cars. Seeing him be one of the powerhouses of this series.
As we are green now, kind of slow start with the green flag coming in the middle of the corner. Can't get on the throttle as much.
That gives Zapata that lead.
Zapata's going to take the lead. Looks like the 25 at McDonald was looking at the outside of Jay.
Ooh, and right there, the 79 clips the apron, sends him up the track. Zapata, 25, going to make this pass pretty easy.
Oh yeah, and looks like McDonald's catching Zapata rapidly now.
Yeah, I was saying he's a powerhouse of this series, but Zapata has won 2 in a row off of different pitch strategies, so we know Zapata's there in the long game, but it looks like Matt McDonald is really quick here tonight.
He's been quick from what I've seen most of the season, has he not?
Yeah, I mean, he's been up there running in the front, winning races in the beginning when Case came was pretty much his closest competition, and now we've kind of seen a couple of the other guys start to learn the car and get up there with him, like Irwin and Jeffrey Smith kind of get up in the mix. Sean Grave, I think, off track, yeah.
Interesting.
Just need him back up there. Is Matt McDonald not able to make this pass? Caught him quick, but now it just looks to be stuck behind him. He's there. He's just waiting for that mistake, but Zapata doing a really good job right now, not letting him by. Really covering the bottom. Ooh, McDonald in the wall.
As we're catching Sean pretty rapidly now.
Yeah, only 2 to go. I don't know if they'll catch him. No, Matt McDonald to his bumper, gonna give him a little bump. No, and Matt McDonald clips the apron.
I'm not sure that was a clip or more of a hit the brake and car just kind of went down there.
Yep, that's going to hand the win to Javier Zapata.
Now, it's going to be interesting now if they have to do green flag pit stops.
Yeah, it's a slow pit road. I don't think if they got to do green flag pit stops and the caution comes out, they're going to lose at least 3-4 laps as we head into their warm-up.
Sorry, the only one on. Well, now you got Jeffrey Smith also on track now.
Jeffrey Smith, I think he's going to be someone to watch here. Belkey right now, quickest time in the warm-up. Only 2 cars on track, though, with an 11.87. Not a bad time.
Not a bad time at all.
But I'm sure these guys aren't really pushing. They already done their qualifying, so I'm sure they're trying to get into race pace mode.
That would be your goal, and our I got the grid positions ready for you. If you're ready for them.
Yeah, you might as well go through them if you got them.
Yep, we have Charles Irwin will be starting on pole. Next one will be Javier Zapata. And third row and third, starting the second row, will be Austin Baloke. Joining him will be Matthew McDonald. In the third row, we will have Espino, sorry about that.
Esposito.
I'm not very Esposito. I'll learn that name eventually. Sorry about that. Joining him will be Jay LaGrave. In the fourth row will be Jeffrey Smith and Sean LaGrave, and that is your grid for tonight.
Yeah, not a huge field, kind of a smaller field, but should still make for some good racing.
Yeah, I think it'll make some good racing. We're only looking about 30 minutes as we see the 96 of Jeffrey Smith spinning around on, I believe that's the front stretch. As we got 2 minutes remaining. And I will be right back.
All right.
Right, we got 40 seconds till they go to the grid.
See, Irwin's setting 11.62, pretty quick time there. That was around what pole was. I think that's a little bit quicker than what the pole was.
I will take a look real quick. 11.62. That is 600ths quicker than what the pole time was. As we are now gridding up. Now, one thing I did just watch, Mata, during that warm-up, was pit road exit.
It's like a jump.
Right where it is, right where you want to be exiting turn 3 or turn 4.
It's going to be interesting if we do have to do green flag stops here, which I think we do. I know they're running 50% fuel, but honestly, with the way the track is driving, we've seen spins in practice, we've seen them in the warm-up, we've seen them in the heats. I don't think we're going to get a full green flag race here. So I think you're only going to be pitting under caution, and I mean, it's going to be close if you lose a lap or not pitting for 4 tires. I think you're only going to be able to take 2 if it comes down to it.
Yeah, I don't know how many caution we're going to have. I think it'd have to be a car stopped on the actual race track, as we saw a couple cars go down into the grass, and it didn't cause a caution, or pull the iRacing caution, so we shall see as they're going to go around track one more time, and then we'll have the green flag. And here we go. Pace car is down to its little spot. And we are green. It looks like Irwin's going to get a decent job. Gets loose out of the corner.
Zapata on the outside, running way up on the top.
Right high. Gonna have a good run and see if Irwin blocks it off or not. Does look like he's gonna block it off, as it looks like. Oh, Zapata in the wall. It looks like.
Yeah, it clipped it just a little bit going in. You see them all loose coming out of the corner there.
Oh, they are all going fast. Trying to push us. 24 back us into the back of those 7 there. Looks like Irwin's pulling a gap away now.
They're doing a really good job. Everyone else pretty stacked up though.
Looks like they got their throttle input a little under control. They're getting a little less loose out of the corners now. Oh, as I say, that's Zapata and the 24 go in the wall. And it looks like what's that, the 70 or the 91 of
Esposito
gets by Austin there. Austin had a little loose moment coming out of 4.
Yeah, this is what we're going to see all night, only on lap 8. And these tires, those rear tires, you really are going to have to take care of them. I'm sure we'll see a bunch of guys get out of shape and up into the outside wall. We see a battle in the back. Jeffrey Smith getting by Jay LeGrave.
And just hugs that bottom right there too. Don't let him get any sort of run out of the corner.
And I think Javier Zapata is really holding these guys up, but
I think so too, it looks like. I mean, but the biggest thing I'd be concerned about for these guys is just how hot are those rear tires going to get? Can he manage those tire temps to keep that tire wear down just enough to maybe not have to take tires if you have to pit?
yeah, I mean, this race is going to be quick. I think if you can hold on to your tires as we have a pass trying to form here as Belke gets to the bottom of Esposito. Esposito going way wide. It seems like if you get too high up, it's just not going to work.
I don't know if you can see on your screen, but there are some tire wobbles from the heat races and the warm-up and practice, since it does not clear the track.
Yeah, there's some
So
even
that
down
high
on the
line,
bottom
when
too.
you go up there, you're gonna get your tires dirty. You're not gonna have as good a grip with that cold tire marble on them.
If that's what McDonald hit in his heat, was those marbles down underneath the apron.
That could be, and those tire marbles cause some interesting things happen. Basically, it takes your tires from being at good running temp to well below it, and you don't have as good a braking or turn-in grip as you had the lap before, and it can kind of throw a...
Okay, right there, tapping that apron, just like you were saying, and here comes the 91 with a good pass on the inside, taking advantage of the mistakes. I think that's how we're going to see passes tonight.
Now, if you keep running that high line, you'll clear out the marbles where you'll have a passing lane there. But I mean, it's going to take 2 or 3 laps just to clear that out.
Yeah, you got to run in them to clear them, and it's going to slow you down, but it'll open that lane for you later on.
We're pretty single file now. They're all kind of just cruising along. We are on lap 20 of 150. We're already on lap 20.
Yeah, and you know what?
We only got 100 to go.
We're talking about Zapata holding these guys up. We've seen passes happen behind, but Zapata just hasn't made that mistake for them to make that pass. Doing a really good job. Oh, and there goes the 91.
Oh, one.
Great save.
To the apron.
Come back up and take out the 24.
4. And that is a caution.
And 24 minding his business. You can see how steep the track is there with him coming back up that track, but let's just take a look. See the 91 get loose, and the 91 just a bad entry back on the track. A lot of net code, and just spins the 24. Luckily, not a bunch of damage for any of those cars, so he should be good. Matt McDonald down pit road. McDonald stopping in his
He
box.
was one of the cars spun, was he not?
Yeah, he was one of them, I think. He
So he
got
might be
collected late.
taking that just to cool those tires off a little bit.
Yeah, the only one in. He might have. I don't know if he's a lap down yet.
Does look like the 18 of Sean LeGrave got caught by the
And
pace car, but he should
has
get the
now
wave
been
around.
passed again taking tires.
Wow, in pit lane too.
Yeah. See when he comes out of pit road here. Gonna be scored. Still says he's on the lead lap. There it is. Gonna be. Oh boy. Oh, we're going green.
That's a green.
Oh, the guy's hitting the wall. I'm not sure where the 18 is in this. He's up in the battle for the lead.
Looks like Zapata.
The yellow's out. They're gonna throw the yellow to fix this field, I think. Unless
Yeah,
somebody
it
got
looked
around.
like Zapata got a maybe the 24 again.
Yeah, something happened here. It's showing Matt McDonald as the leader. Something happened when he went down pit road that put him as the leader. And I'm not quite sure what happened with timing and scoring, but it completely messed it up as Belkey now coming down pit road.
Well, it looks like on Iris, and it's scoring Javier Zapata as the leader now.
There we go. Now it's fixing itself. Seems like when someone comes down pit road, it just thinks they're in the lead or something. It's a weird one. So I think him being down pit road, Matt McDonald, when the green came out, was scoring him almost as a leader and was telling people to pass the wrong people. Pit road here is outside the track, so it's probably messing with a lot. You're not really supposed to pit on these tracks, so we'll kind of see going forward how that changes things. As check in with the leader here. Pace car not off. Sean LeGrave's still out in front, gonna get his lap back, but
Pace car is off now. Lights back on the pace car.
they're extending it again.
I think the problem is you get the one to go, but pace car pulls off, so it keeps trapping them a lap down. I will be right back. Well,
as the
green again
is back out. Oh boy, we've messed it up with the pitting. They're going back to a yellow flag, and we will try and re-rack again. Yeah, something about pitting this track with the pit road outside of the track is just completely messing up timing and scoring. And it's really throwing iRacing itself for a loop. So, throw another caution, get it all separated, or situated, and hopefully get everybody in order.
Hopefully, yes. They're still sorting themselves out in the back of the field as Chroma if we go green. Zapata and Irwin have a huge gap to the rest of the field as they're going to catch it back up now. As we are now with the pace car.
There we go. The field finally seems to be caught up and in the right positions. As now it seems like our scoring monitor has fixed itself and is now right.
The funny part about all this is, in about the span we did 20 laps. We just did 4.
Yeah, I mean, caution laps are slow here. I don't know what we're running exactly for lap time. Under caution, we're running... That can't be right. I'm not sure what we're running. But they're definitely way off pace as pace car pulls in. Javier Zapata, our leader, going to be single file here.
And we are
flag is
green.
out. Charles Irwin going to be really someone to watch here. Javier Zapata now in the lead. Ooh, someone off. Saved it. Jay LaGrave. Back up front. We saw Javier Zapata really, not the fastest, but really good at defense and being very consistent.
And that's kind of how you have to be on these short tracks. Is just be consistent, don't make a mistake. Very hard to pass, especially with basically if you stick your car on the bottom and follow that car behind you up, I mean, they're not gonna have as much grip on that front spoiler.
See right
and
there.
Cause some
two completely different lines. As this front 7 is just completely on a line. Javier Zapata holding the field up, but doing a great job at leading. Ooh,
yeah, so
misses
coming
the
to lap
exit.
30 now.
McDonald to the inside of Jeffrey Smith to make that pass. Belkey looking to the
Smith
inside.
is gonna get.
Oh, McDonald hard in the wall.
Wall. Close down Belkey. They're still side by side as Smith is just stuck on that outside now.
Oh,
oh,
big loose. And LaGrave now going to look to the inside. And Jeffrey Smith, one mistake, and he's sliding all the way to the back. Going to fall in line, though. Back up front. Charles Irwin really starting to use all of the track. And it looks like Zapata's starting to really struggle on corner exit here. Sean LaGrave would crash, and you see him coming through. Crash last lap. Everybody trying to get out of the way of him.
Yeah, the benefit of these short tracks is you don't have to be the fastest, but since the straights are so short, you can make a mistake, but still kind of defend that inside and basically keep the position.
Yeah, and
unlike mile and a half where you make a mistake and you got a quarter mile of straightaway to try to pick up speed.
See Irwin really trying everything, running really low, getting a good exit, but just able to keep that half car length gap.
If I'm honest, I think Irwin to get past him, he's either going to run super high, risk those tire marbles, and basically cut it down straight, kind of like close to what he did there, but just a little more. Basically, where when you turn down, it's just your wheel straight and you have a bunch of overspeed. Oh, as he looks to the inside, has to dive down to the apron.
And no, look now, here comes Matt McDonald trying to challenge for that second place as he gets to the inside of Irwin.
Oh.
You see, he wasn't.
Oh, big hit.
Yeah. See, he wasn't quite to the inside of Irwin there, but just looked inside and didn't let Irwin get comfortable with dropping down.
Yeah, they pulled away for a little bit. They gave Irwin a chance to kind of figure out a line to try to get past, but then...
Oh, he's got a good run. He's setting it up to try and cross him over on exit, but it's getting really hard now as you see Matt McDonald trying to get to the inside.
Maybe some contact there, I'm not sure.
Yeah, big moment. It was almost like, I'm not sure. It looked like he might have tapped him and sent him up.
Might have been some neck code assistance also.
He's really trying to set up this crossover. Gonna get it here, I think. Gonna get side by side. Gonna get there. They touch. They spin.
Foam contact.
The 07 coming back up on track, getting into Matt McDonald.
Matt McDonald is on his front two wheels there. 79 has to lock up to avoid him.
Man, if you crash here, there is no stopping once you get on that grass, as we've seen.
Oh no! I don't. This the good old iRacing grass or iRacing ice. What it should be called.
Take a look at, I think, it mostly be Javier Zapata is what we want looking at. I mean, they both got loose off corner. I mean, the 7 went way up high, and then the 00 just was there. He came off the wall. They both spin, but then here, see, the 07 just can't get stopped, and Matt McDonald nowhere to go. Same with Jeffrey Smith. And,
Well, Zapata got in the gas a little bit. If you look at corner exit of 4, his car kind of jerks to the right. When he goes back to save it, he just slides in the wall, and then yep, goes in the grass. And unfortunately for McDonald, he slides right into him, and then it was
those 3 down pit road who were all involved. And
the 96 who got in the back of him, and
that's going to hand the lead to Belke here. I'm sure they're going to extend these laps as much as possible to make sure the field is in the right order. Nope, they're going to send them. Nope, they're going to bring the yellow back out here. Yeah, try and get these guys all where they're supposed to be. Here comes the 07 off pit road. Javier Zapata coming off pit road.
like he is going to be taps the wall coming out.
Yeah, it's real tight through there. His pace car now all the way around the track. These guys are doubled up, ready to go, but pace car is actually way behind him. As you can see, I think they're waiting on the pace car here. Yep.
Yeah, if I was going to take a look. Yeah, pace car speed's only 40 miles per hour on this track. So it is very slow laps. Pace car is in now. And we are back green.
A good jump by Belke to 91 on the outside. Not really going. Going to give Jay LeGrave a good look to the inside for second. Going to get it as they go way wide. Sean LeGrave holding on to it back there.
Ooh. We're pouring out single file as like we got one set of cars side by side. The 18 and the 96, I believe.
Sean LeGrave looks like he might have a little bit of wheel damage really hanging on to the car. A few laps down as they finally get single file.
So we come to this lap 50, and then marks 100 to go.
And Jay LeGrave in a really good spot here. In second place with a good gap. It's right behind them. And we'll get to the inside of the 07 of Zapata, who is a lap down though. Letting people by, actually.
Did Dan Austin take tires earlier in the race too, if I remember correctly?
Belke, I think so, yeah.
Shows you the tire drop off here. He's run 11.9s. Second place is running 12, basically a 10th slower. As I say that, let's see what this.
Ooh, 91 taps the wall.
Actually, second place, they're now lapping 3/10 faster than first place.
I wonder if Belke, I mean, he seems to be pretty experienced. I wonder if he's just saving some tire with that gap. We know that that rear is going to be really important to save, and it seems like if you take tires, 4 tires, you're going to go a lap down. Jay LeGrave getting real loose now out of the corner.
I mean, with this gap, that's what I'd use the gap for. I mean, we've already seen it's hard to pass.
And you know,
might as well save
now. Really fighting to keep this spot. We know he's not one of the faster guys, but doing a pretty good job at playing defense. And it's really building that gap, or what Belke can save here. Kind of holding up these guys behind. And there's no better way to learn than being in it, up in second place, defending these guys. No better way to do it than get the experience right here. You see they're too wide behind. Irwin on the outside and Matt McDonald now.
Oh, a little bit of wheel banging coming to the corner entry.
And Irwin tried to go for the outside of the 91 of Esposito and just it completely failed on him. Lost 2 spots because of it.
Yeah, that's kind of the punishment at these short tracks. You try the line that you don't typically use, and
Jeffrey Smith wanted to throw that slider, but just wasn't clear of Irwin. Gonna be clear this time. Irwin setting up the crossover. Jeffrey Smith gets loose.
It's been fun to watch these guys try out different lines all night.
Yeah, they're trying it. It's not really working on that top at all, but you're able to cross over through the middle of the corner and get a good run, but it's not enough to make the pass. As a three-wide battle here. Three-car battle. Jay getting out of the way, up to the top. And you know what?
He's running that dangerous spot. It's going to fall through. Now, if your tires over here, it's a great place to go.
And I was saying about Jay, not the fastest guy in the league. Gonna fall back here, but he got a lot of experience running there in second with the fast guys behind him. Learning what he has to do to play some defense. Little mistake got him up the track, but that is great defense and just skill. As we got a lap car in the way now. Sean LeGrave from Belkey. Sean LeGrave gonna give him plenty of room here. See how much of a fit he gives those guys in second as they battle for position. Try and drop down low in front of the 91, but gonna think better of it.
Change in direction is way through corner. That could be a.
Oh, 96 gets real loose.
Whew. That's a quick way to that car going straight down track to you're facing outside wall.
And Matt McDonald got by that lap traffic just a little bit better. Esposito now to the outside, losing spots to Jeffrey Smith. Is Jeffrey Smith gonna clear? Jeffrey Smith, I'm kind of worried about.
It's going to clear. Now Irwin's taking advantage of that misfortune.
And you saw just how low Irwin, or the 96 Jeffrey Smith getting off the corner. Right there. That's going to kill those tires if he keeps doing that.
Oh, and Sean LeGrave. Looks like LeGrave is in
the infield. No caution because he's in the infield. Going to tow it to pit road. Going to keep us green. And now we'll see. Can Matt McDonald chase down Belkey? But Belkey right now got a 0.6 of a second lead since they were with that lap traffic. Doing a really nice job. Wonder if he was saving those tires because he's starting to pull away from one of the best in the league.
McDonald is running not much faster, but about half the tenth, so about 500s faster every lap right at the moment.
And we are running out of laps quick, already up to lap 74, about halfway through this race.
Well, this next lap will mark the halfway through point of completion of it, so.
We've seen so much happen so far. I mean, this race isn't over by any stretch.
Oh no, we still got half the race to go. It does look like we are stretching the field out a little more, so I don't think the only time caution might come out would be a self-spin that unfortunately involves another car.
Irwin really all up over the back bumper. Jeffrey Smith really trying to make that crossover move work. It looks like it really is going to work, but it takes that front car to make just a little bit of a mistake and give you a lane you want on exit. See Irwin drive down to the bottom, but then just you get such a good run no matter what lane you're in on exit.
I think to make that work, if you watch here closely, he catches the car in the corner entry. I think he's just gonna have to basically send it on the inside to make that pass
there
work.
It is. Jeffrey Smith getting loose, gonna send him to the inside. Should give that position to Irwin. He's gonna get it. Jeffrey Smith slides wide.
It's gonna get it.
And yellow's out. We have Sean LeGrave up into the wall, or it might have been coming out on track. Might have caused that one.
It looks like he parked it right outside of pit road.
Yeah, and that's tough because he didn't want to come out in front of people, but it caused a caution. Really awkward. This track is really awkward with pit road, it seems like. But
made the right decision. It's just this. Unfortunately, it dumps you. There's no pit exit lane, so it kind of just dumps you straight onto the racing surface.
Yeah.
As we have some pit takers, that would be Jay LeGrave coming in.
Javier Zapata getting his lap back here, lucky dog.
Watching LeGrave now, looks like taking, yes, he goes a lap down now, taking left sides now. And taking 4.
Hey, he might as well. I saw him really struggling a little bit there. Just once he got past, it started to fall back. I don't think he had taken tires yet, so taking him here, not a bad move. I think if we go green the rest of the way, that could pan out.
Should pan out. Just trying to see as we go green now.
And Matt McDonald and Belkey, the 2 heavy hitters of the night, throw Charles Irwin in that mix, but the 3 of them now trying to get up to the front. Is Charles Irwin going to make a pass on the outside of Jeffrey Smith? A power move. Look at this. Not quite going to make it work. Jeffrey Smith's going to slide up.
Smith flips the apron.
And Irwin needs to make this pass now or he's going to be stuck, and it looks like he's going to be stuck behind him, going to hit the wall. And it looked really good. Turn 1. Oh, Jeffrey Smith, a horrible turn right there.
Smith flipped the apron again.
And that top line looked really good on that restart. I almost thought Irwin was going to be able to make that pass, but then it did the top line thing and didn't work.
Yeah, the top line is good if you can get the car turned. If your tires are so far gone that you can't get the turn down, you're just having to sit off gas, sit off gas, sit off gas. It's gonna more hurt you than anything.
Oh, yellow's out.
Oh, this looks like a big one.
Take a look at what happens here. Javier Zapata.
Oh, it looks like
Jay LaGrave sends it. Wipes out. Zapata doesn't look much damage for either of them. Should both stay on the lead lap if I'm correct. But we got some takers to pit road. Jeffrey Smith, Charles Irwin, and Angelo Esposito coming to pit road. I'm going to try and put some tires on it. Jay LaGrave going to... That can't be right. Austin Belkey in the lead.
What's interesting is it's like it's not counting your laps in pit road because they get lapped, but they're not losing a lap.
Well, what I think it is you're pulling into pit road. Like when they pull into pit road, it's like they're passing the pace car in a way. It's putting them as the leader. It's really confusing what iRacing's doing, and that's what I think is causing these mix-ups. But I think it seems like if we add a lap, it fixes it, so... As you see right there, hang on, we're not going green. That means they've added another lap to get it situated.
As we should. After this lap, we're going to be going green with the about, what's that, 61, 63 to go, I believe?
Something like that.
As we put another lap on it. So make that 60 laps to go when we go green, or 62.
I mean, we know that goes by quick. We go green, I mean, that's going to be 15 minutes max. Not even.
Well, one thing I just realized, I don't think it's counting this pace lap as a lap.
It's really, really weird. I don't know when it's counting the pace laps, because I've noticed we're not counting some of them and then counting other ones. I think it's because of where the pace,
caution.
Because the pace car goes into pit road there and comes out on the other side of the track. It's not passing the start-finish line. So it's counting the lap at a really weird spot.
But we've not done 2 laps and it's still counting as lap 86.
I don't know.
This track is doing some fun things so far.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, does it count this lap?
No.
Nope.
So maybe we... Oh,
So I
yep.
think it's one.
I'm up to 88 now. I don't know. We're going
I'm
racing.
still only.
Nope, we're back down to 87. All right. We're not counting caution laps. That's why nobody's going a lap down.
And we are green now. Austin gets another great jump with McDonald behind him.
And for some reason, Jeffrey Smith is counted as the leader a lap ahead of these guys, so something went wrong with timing and scoring once again. Actually, the leader going to be Belkey.
The Irish is scoring Jeffrey Smith as the lead car, the 9-second lead at the moment.
Yeah, I think he passed the pace car when he wasn't supposed to, and now it's putting him as the leader.
Yes, I believe so. That'd be the only thing I could think of. Or he's giving him a lucky dog and we're not counting laps, so that gives him the odd lead.
Yeah, I don't know. We know Belkey is our leader right now, technically on track. As the field really spread out after this restart. See Zapata getting around Sean LeGrave, trying to use the outside. Not gonna work.
Quick through the field here, see if we have anything. Yeah, we're kind of just single file the whole way through the field. McDonald's slowly catching Austin here.
And this is gonna really play out long run. I mean, if we don't get another caution, you're gonna want to save those tires. If someone saves them just a little bit better, they're gonna catch you. As we see, Matt McDonald starting to reel in Belkey here.
Yeah, you're on a Membo. As last time, it's just hard to pass here without the car in front making a mistake, and Austin hasn't really made many mistakes all day. So, all right, let me break that all night.
Yeah, it looks like Matt McDonald is quicker, but I mean, Belkey's just been so consistent with being on his line that it's going to be really hard to pass him. It's not there. Commentator's curse. He's catching some lap traffic now, Javier Zapata.
Okay, we have a car in the infield at the moment. That was... I forgot who that was.
I saw it too, I wasn't sure who it was, but I guess they keep rolling. Javier Zapata gonna get up out of the way of these leaders. Ooh, and it's gonna get Matt McDonald into it. The yellow's out as LeGrave, a blown engine on the bottom. Take a look back at what happened. I think this just came up because he was slow on track. Oh, and a spin. He gets loose, overcorrects it straight into the wall. And lucky the leaders were not included in that. Belkey driving down to the bottom on the apron to avoid it. Great awareness from him. And Belkey's going to come down pit road and put some tires on it. The only one. I think that's going to move Matt McDonald to the lead here. As we wait for the field to get caught back up.
We have a new race leader.
Esposito?
Yeah.
Well, how did that McDonald get cycled back?
I think it's just where they're catching the pace car.
Seems really unfair, but I guess that's Slinger. You have radios on? Are they talking about it? Yeah, Matt McDonald gonna come around these guys now. I mean, if I was him, I would just jump in front of them either way. Yeah, and there goes Jeffrey Smith and them going back. A bunch of cars a lap down. That's what it was. They were just cars lap down, and they weren't actually the leader. I don't know. We're going green though. With not sure what's happening.
Neither am I.
This is all messed up, but we're going for it. We're racing.
All right, we got Smith, Austin, and Zapata lap down. I think it might have kind of fixed itself. But we are back racing as we have McDonald now. Basically been kind of one of the faster guys all night. Probably gonna be able to pull away from the field now.
Yeah, yellow's out. I think they threw this just because... Oh no, Belky. Did Belky just crash? No, that was earlier. I think they're just trying to sort the field out. I mean, you can't go on with the race like this. You gotta sort them correctly, or else it gives an extremely unfair advantage to Matt McDonald here. I'm gonna try and sort it all out, but if caution laps aren't counting, I don't think they're gonna be able to wave people around. As these guys are gonna pass the pace car, gonna get that lap back. You can see. Hopefully, we'll be able to sort this out correctly.
I think they're now just waving all the lap cars around.
Yeah, and we knew this would kind of become a problem at some point with this league, with pitting on these really short tracks, and I think it's just the way pit road is set up. And with the pace car not going into pit road, it just pulls to the middle of the track. It's really messing it all up. Where the pace car comes back out on track after they delay the yellow, it goes through the middle of the track to catch those guys, and it's just putting guys in weird spots with where they get the pace car. And then on pit road too, with it being on the outside, it's just kind of messing everything up. But it looks like we got everything squared away. Everything should be right here. I think this is the correct running order. As pace car is going to pull off, the guys are going to double up, maybe? Yep, they're going to double up here. Green flag is out. Very spread out. Charles Irwin now.
And another caution.
And caution is out. Oh! Bailey Grave getting a little excited there. I think once again they're just re-racking it here.
It's been an interesting one with the way this track's been set up. The main problem is when I think how it's set up, it's not counting laps when you throw a caution at the moment. We are still on lap 106.
Ooh, we see. Is that Esposito? Yeah, pulling in the pit road. I mean, only 45 laps. I mean, this is the latest. Me personally would want to take those tires. I think you take them any later and you're not going to go anywhere. I think you're going to be able to cool the tires off here. I think that's still late. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. I guess we'll see, but yeah, right there. You see the pace car go into the middle of the infield, and it comes out behind them. So it's cutting people off that shouldn't be in front.
I think the main problem is these guys are going too fast on track, so the pace car will never catch them. Like, it'll never catch up to the leader.
Yeah, that's right
so
here.
Most tracks, it will go faster than pit speed. the pace speed, but at this track, apparently is just going to keep doing
you
20.
see them all slowing down. When the pace car came out, it was half a track away, but they're supposed to be behind it when it comes out. There's no way they can.
Well, what I'm saying is, they basically need to stop on track, let pace car catch up.
What they're doing right here, and they had to add an extra lap on to actually let the pace car catch. It's just the fact that the pace car is going through the middle of the infield is putting them in front of where they need. It's technically they're passing the pace car, and they need to let it catch them a whole track length around.
The problem is, it's coming out on the back stretch, which basically the pace car just went back and watched it. It is running 40 miles per hour the entire time. So if we're doing faster than 40, or going 35, the pace car's never going to catch us by the time into the lap.
But with that being said, we're back underway. Just about 40 laps to go. Matt McDonald, our leader, Charles Irwin in second, and Jay LeGrave in third. Once again, Jay LeGrave doing a great job. Gonna have to play some defense here. Slides up the track. Jeffrey Smith to his inside, gets loose. And Jeffrey Smith gonna get that position, but he hits the apron. Jay LeGrave, no defense there. Back up front. Irwin gonna try the crossover, and Matt McDonald gonna get all over his bumper. Really entering high, getting the crossover move, but just can't get underneath him. Gets right up to his bumper down the backstretch. Oh, this looks good. Matt McDonald went wide. Charles Irwin gets to the inside. Side by side at the start-finish line. Charles Irwin here.
Almost gotta be careful about getting on that apron.
McDonald doing a really good job on the outside. Gonna crowd him down. Gets a good run.
Everyone keeps hitting that apron, slowing him down. There we go.
Yep, he's gonna clear him.
Smooth exit.
Oh, not quite.
Oh, still clear him. McDonald's doing great runs on the outside there.
He might have lost the position there, but that is the best defense we've seen to that inside all night. Oh, Matt McDonald gives him the bumper.
Oh, gives him a bump.
I think he knows that he has to get him here. We're running out of laps.
It's only about 35 to go. Or 25 to go, I believe. Not 35. So we're side by side behind them, and caution.
Not seeing a crash on track. You know who that was with?
Nope.
Was it Belkey? It might have been Belkey. It's not. I'm not seeing a crash come up. Go back. I saw Belkey get passed. But oh, somebody was trying to exit pit road, I think. Nope, that's not what it was. I honestly have no idea what that was for. I don't see any, unless they threw it.
I didn't get a thrown.
That McDonald down pit road, but we were watching him battle, but I'm not really seeing anything that could have brought the caution out.
And now we are behind the pace car. Been an interesting one with her. We're gonna see if this if it has it been counting base laps or now here I think they need to catch the pace car.
The thing, don't even. I've given up trying to figure it out. We see they're going 36 here, slower than pace speed. I wonder if they're trying to let the pace car catch up at this point. Pace car, you saw it right there at a quick glance, was way back there. Yeah, it's just the pace car comes out way behind them on track. They gotta let it pass, but to let it pass, they gotta come to a complete stop. And there's not enough time for the pace car to catch them if they're going slow. You see them coming.
They have to basically just stop.
Yeah, it seems like every caution. Here comes the pace car now, but it's going to pull off once it comes around, and they're still in front of it, so it's going to set them off again. Now they have to come to a stop here to let the pace car catch as it goes through the next set of corners. They have to like basically come to a stop. That's what the problem's been. And they have to let it catch before they get to the backstretch is the problem.
I think the main problem is they never catch the pace car, so it's never going to tell them, their black box should never tell them who's supposed to be in front and who's not.
And here, yeah, that's one of the problems, is you don't get told who you're supposed to be until you let the pace car by. This pace car pulls down as it passes them. These guys got to get caught back up. Charles Irwin, I mean, ahead of these guys.
Yeah, we're going green, it looks like.
Yeah, going green.
And we're green.
Charles Irwin with a huge gap there to Belkey. Belkey going to clear Jay LeGrave. Jay LeGrave doing a really good job tonight. Running up front.
Sorry, Austin caught up to the bumper of Irwin there.
Oh, caught up
See if
quick.
he'll do anything.
Then we'll have to keep an eye on Matt McDonald. See, he's in 6th right now. If he can come back up through the field, just took tires. Matt McDonald all over the back bumper of Zapata. Matt McDonald just stuck in traffic.
He's kind of just cruising hard to pass here.
Yeah, coming down to just below 30 to go. And there goes Matt McDonald to the inside of Zapata. But we got a battle for the lead. Belkey looking to the inside, trying to stick a nose in there, not going to quite make it work. Now Jay LeGrave getting pressure from Jeffrey Smith. Look who's outside, putting the block on the top. And doing a really good job getting that experience, running up front. Learned how to block on a short track.
And dangers of blocking on a short track.
He gets turned.
That exactly.
He got down below the apron, got him sent up the track, and just nowhere to go for Jeffrey Smith once he got up into him. Javier Zapata down pit road. And we've got 25 to go here. And that's the length that first run was. And we didn't see too much passing. We saw a little bit, but Matt McDonald up to 4th on the newest tires of the field. I don't think, unless they get a double file restart, or up to 3rd actually. If they get a double file restart, he's going to have a really good chance if they're stacked up. But I think if it's single file, it's going to be really hard for him to have that chance of getting that win back with those new tires.
Yeah, it's not going to... I think the main thing is if he wants a chance of that, he's going to have to basically get past the 24.
Yeah, the 24 has been
and
really
the bumper
strong.
of Irwin.
And that 24, I mean, he has not come off the bottom. I don't think I've seen him make a single mistake tonight. And if he did, it didn't matter much. As the pace car pulls off, we're going to get green this time by. As the field stacks up double file. As they go green to top 3. I'm not sure what Esposito's doing, but the top 3 all under a blanket.
That was a little odd, but here we go. Right back to racing. Everyone gets a good jump, and it looks like they're just going to fall in line. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Matt McDonald pretty far off. Jeffrey Smith actually looking to get to his inside here. 24 to go. It is go time. Belkey going to try everything he can to get by Charles Irwin, but Charles Irwin has been really good tonight with that crossover move, making the track, making the car go wherever he wants on track, to be honest. He doesn't have to run the very bottom. He can run the very bottom right there, or when he wants to, he can run that higher line and park it into the bottom like you see right here. Oh, he gets loose.
Gets a little loose there.
I'm saying this. I mean, he's been the most versatile car on track tonight. Only 20 to go here.
Here we go. 20 to go.
Belky's really going to have to muscle that car to get even close to him. He's getting there.
I think it's going to have to be Erwin makes another mistake.
Yeah, you saw him slide up there. There it is.
That's all of our passes really been tonight. Car in front makes a mistake, and then you get to the inside. Oh, and Erwin's running that high line into the wall.
Into the wall. Gonna give it to Belky. Erwin with the crossover, gonna make it work on the inside. He's been the best of that tonight. Belky in a bad position here on the top. And he's gonna have to try.
Side by side. It looks like Erwin is.
Oh, yellow's out, and Erwin's gonna keep the lead. Matt McDonald involved in this one. Let's see it right here. Gets in the corner, touched the apron, and just gets sent around by Jeffrey Smith after he touched the apron. Not too much either those guys could do. Such a fast track. But Charles Irwin with the crossover move, I mean, that could have secured the win right there. That was such a great move, crossing him back over after he gets the pass done from Belky. And then Belky almost had a chance to make the crossover work back on him, but that's when the caution came back out.
Yeah, it looked like Belky was going to get the crossover done, but kind of saved by the bell.
Yeah, that
run.
I mean, kind of learned
I don't want to
from
say saved
Irwin.
by the bell, but
I mean, he was. I mean, Irwin, it would have been another side-by-side battle going back into turn one.
it's more of now he gets to keep first place for a little longer, and gets to control field on this restart.
And we definitely aren't done. That only took about 7 laps there for that to heat up, and we still got 16 to go.
Yeah, 16 to go of green flag racing, since this doesn't seem to be counting our caution laps. We're race car is in, and we're about to go green.
Belky on his outside here. Let's see if we can get a good restart. Green flag's out. Irwin's going to hit the apron, though. It still gets a good start, but Belky's on his outside. Going to try the crossover. Nope, Jeffrey Smith is there on the inside. Jeffrey Smith going to make that move on the inside. Get into the 24, spinning. Oh, they save it. And that's going to give Irwin a huge gap. Jeffrey Smith's going to back off of Belky. Belky has to really get going now. But gained a lot of time in that corner to Irwin. Actually gaining quite a bit of time. Irwin is falling off, and there goes around Jeffrey Smith. And
every time Austin gets some speed up, chance to take the lead back and hold it, caution just comes out.
Belky looked scary
Irwin
fast
coming into
right
the
there.
pits.
Irwin in pits. What is going on here? Now this, I wonder if he started falling off there. I wonder if maybe he blew a tire for going so long. I don't know when the last time he pit was, but I'm just thinking about it. He really fell off there.
It doesn't have a meatball, so it didn't blow a tire, but I mean, we only have 13 left.
Yeah, I mean,
Laps left.
It's an interesting call, but we saw Matt McDonald kind of come through the field a little bit, but I don't know about giving up the lead here to Belky. I mean, Belky's been really quick. He's been really hard to pass too. I don't see how this is gonna play out for Charles Irwin, but Jeffrey Smith's gonna come in too. That's gonna put him, Matt McDonald, down pit road too. That's only gonna put him, I think, third. I think he's gonna come out third. We'll have to take a look, but I think this might actually work out with him maybe getting third back?
Maybe. I'm not really sure what's how pit road's been today. And guys looking like they're going a lap down, but don't end up the lap. That's been weird.
Melky catching up to the back of the field here. And he might not. He might technically be at the longest line.
The main problem with not counting scoring these laps is
Esposito. That's gonna mess things up even more.
It's not updating our timing sheet.
We'll just hop on board with Belky. We know he's the leader. Yeah, there's Irwin catching up to the back of this field. He's gonna be third with new tires. I mean, not many laps left, but
and McDonald gets in front of Irwin.
Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Wonky.
A little bit. As on my iRacing scoring sheet, it's still scoring Irwin as first.
Third.
So
Matt McDonald's technically a lap down on mine.
Same here.
So it might be putting him, what is it, in the longest line for Irwin, but still in third or fourth. I don't know. We'll see. All I know is Zapata is second and Belky is first. And we've kind of seen Zapata be here at the end of these races. Not really a pit stop strategy here. Belky's going to be a really hard pass for Zapata, but he's going for 3 in a row. You know he's really going to want to go for it.
So we're going to go green eventually with about 13 to go.
As pace car pulls off, going to get side by side here. Zapata to the outside of Belky. Green flag's out and Zapata nowhere to be seen. Belky with a huge gap. You see Matt McDonald stuck back in traffic. Irwin behind him. I think he's going to take a caution to fix this field to get Irwin back up there. Oh, Matt McDonald on the bottom hits that apron.
Austin's got a huge lead now as we have 10 to go. Or 11 to go. No, 10 to go at the line.
Oh, and Jeffrey Smith gets spun into the infield. Hits the little sponsor thing down there. And hopefully he comes back on track the right way. There we go. Back on track is battle for third. Nope. Matt McDonald still being scored a lap down, but trying to get by Zapata. Yeah, gets by Zapata, but it's not really for position, I don't believe. As Austin has really taken off 2.5 seconds over Javier Zapata now. As Irwin gets to the back bumper, gives him a bump, hits the wall. Gonna let Esposito go by, also a lap down. Irwin's still in third, but just last on track.
I believe at the moment it is last on track. I don't think Game Battles is on track. I think. Well, Jeffrey Smith is.
And Belky, I mean, this is the easiest he's had it all night. He can just sit back and relax because he's got Matt McDonald behind, but he's a lap down. He's got 3 seconds as Irwin now gets by.
We're coming to 5 to go at the line.
And Irwin kind of what coulda, woulda, shoulda. Going to be in second place with 5 to go. 3 seconds back on the leader plus. Sure, Belky's not driving as hard as he can. Knows he's got that huge lead. Oh, and Jeffrey Smith through the grass there again. No caution. As we've got 3 to go at the line.
Here we go. See if Irwin can manage to catch basically a second and a quarter a lap. Yep. Looks like Austin is going to take, I believe, the white flag here. Here we go, last lap, and Austin Belky looks like he's going to win without a mistake here. Come to, I believe, the checker flag. And I believe Austin is your winner, unless my scoring is
Yeah,
messed
Belky.
up.
And here comes Charles Irwin around to finish the race. Javier Zapata in third. And what a weird and crazy race. I'm sure these guys will have a bunch to say about it. Just how it was kind of officiated in a way. I mean, it seemed like yellows kind of just destroyed any semblance of. I mean, it just created chaos. You weren't lining up where you were supposed to, and I don't know. It just didn't seem right ever. But a win is a win for Belky.
It was kind of interesting one. That is for sure. But yeah, your finishing positions, if you're ready for those, Mata.
Yeah, we'll pull those up. Let's see, show. We got our finishing positions. We had first Austin Belky, second Charles Irwin, third Javier Zapata, fourth Matt McDonald, fifth Jeffrey Smith, sixth Angelo Esposito, seventh Jay LaGrave, and eighth Sean LaGrave. And I got to bring up Jay LaGrave, finishing seventh, 21 laps down, did not give a full story on his night, running up front quite a bit. And looking actually not too bad. I mean, was definitely a little bit slower than everyone else, but got that experience running up front and was able to put on some good defense for a while.
That was true. Able to put good defense down. Not really surprising your top two to me. They were fast all night.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Unfortunate event for McDonald tonight.
Yeah, McDonald. I mean, I'm just that pit call for Charles Irwin. We're gonna have to talk to about him in his interview, but I don't know. I mean, maybe he saw a little bit more. I mean, I imagine he thought he was gonna line up in order after pitting in third, basically, but ended up being like sixth place.
Yeah, it's a weird one tonight. Be interesting to kind of research some about those not counting pit laps, because that was a first for me. Not sure about you.
Yeah, definitely a new experience here. Never seen that happen. I mean, you're not really supposed to pit here, but I mean, we wanted to add a little bit of strategy into these races, and I don't know if it really.
I can't confirm. We did 0 caution laps, but we had 13 cautions.
Hey, we'll take it.
That was a fun one, to say the least. That is for sure.
Let's see, who were our top three? You had Austin Belky.
Austin, Charles, and Zapata.
Let's see if we can get these guys in here. His name is Z.
We have our leader.
Well, we might as well hop up there and go talk to him.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Belky, got Michael and Hillman in the booth.
Yep.
You got us?
Yep, read you loud and clear.
Hey, I mean, you might not have been the fastest tonight, but you definitely seemed like you were at least the most consistent with where you were putting your car, just not making any mistakes, and kind of took advantage of all the chaos.
Yeah, I was definitely trying to be consistent through that run. This track is so difficult. It's, I think, based on its weird shape and the weird size, because it's an odd length and shape track. It was very hard to get sort of that rhythm that you usually have at a short track, and this place is just a bull ring, you know, so it was difficult, and you saw a lot of guys either throttling up too early and smacking the wall, or jerking the wheel too hard and bottoming up off the apron. But I definitely felt pressure from Marty behind the 25 car. Technically, he finished second. There was a lot of stuff. This track is weird, man. This track is weird because the caution laps didn't count, and we had to try to reset the order a bunch. Like I was first, Marty was second, then Charles was third.
Okay, was he actually like you guys were going with him being second?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
I
weren't
asked him.
sure.
Yeah, I asked him on the final run when he was running me down, because I was like, well, third's so far back, I'm not going to run my tires ragged. I was like, hey, Matt, am I racing you, or are you a lap down in fifth? And he goes, I'm in second. I'm trying to race you.
All right.
Well, that makes it fun, but Yeah, it was interesting race with those pit strategies. Which I don't think you pitted once, I believe, right, Austin?
I had to pit twice. I pit the first time for tires and then to fix a little damage I got. And then I think about lap 105, I messed up because I thought this race is only 100 laps. And then
Ah.
I got down to like, get to the end, I'm like, oh, 5 to go, right? And I see it says 95 out of 150. And I go, oh no, I don't have enough gas for this. I don't have the tires for this. So I had to pit again to get gas. And everybody was short on fuel. So everybody had to pit at least once for fuel. But a lot of guys were saying, even when they went in the pits, the same thing for me. The car didn't auto fuel, so I was just short on fuel by I
Mm.
think like 30 or 40 laps. I think it was 30. Like right when Charles ran out, that's when everybody would have run out normally.
Oh, that's
Okay.
interesting. But you have any shouts for anybody tonight?
Yeah, keep it quick for you. The good Lord, my parents, my team, Different Path Motorsports, my amazing fiance, and everybody here who runs the race. That's why this is fun, is because we all go out there, respect each other, and have a good time. And then you guys are putting on these phenomenal broadcasts. You guys do an excellent job up here in the booth.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
We're definitely learning and trying to get better, and I think we are week by week.
Definitely, I see the improvement a lot.
Well,
You
is this
and
your first win of the season?
Yep, yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on that. Definitely deserving. Been really quick past few weeks since you joined, and hopefully we get to talk to you up here a little bit more.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I think it was just the right amount of being consistent and getting really lucky.
Well, hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah, plan to be here. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
you.
That was our first place finisher, Austin Belkey. Gonna bring in what I guess should have been our second place finisher, technically, is what we're scoring it. Matt McDonald, we got you.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, it looked like you had a really fast car, just kept getting caught up in kind of everything. You want to walk us through it?
Yeah, I think that's just the nature of Slinger. That was I think there was a little bit of everything there tonight, but no, again we had a fast car. I don't know if we actually were the fastest. We were pretty good after the first 10 laps. Um, but Austin was fast, Dash was fast, and uh, having the again position was key. So no, it was overall a lot of fun. Had fun racing everybody, and excited for next week.
Yeah, I mean, you got caught up in a few things. I had to fix damage, I had to take tires a bunch, and then I don't know. It seemed like it was really confusing with everybody trying to get lined back up. It was hard to tell where anybody really was. I don't think you guys really even knew, and even come to the end there, we didn't know if you were second place or still a lap down, and really, really unsure.
Yeah, I think again, it's part of it is just where the pace car enters and exits, and then
Yeah,
on the flip side of that is when you come out of the pits, you come out almost in an awkward spot because if you come out with everybody, you should be at the back, and so it just yeah, it struggled. Thankfully, Kevin was able to kind of guide us a little bit from as the eye in the sky, but overall, again, we had fun racing regardless of the result, and I'm excited for next week. But yeah, we also at some points benefited, I think, from the chaos, and then at points it hurt us. But that's just the nature of racing.
yeah, that's how it's gonna be. But I think we're looking at. I think you were fell back a little bit in points, but there are not many places to make up points. But a second place finish definitely gonna get you back, kind of in
Yeah,
contention
yeah,
there.
totally. Yeah,
So
no, we were good. It's good to show up and feel like we have the speed to always compete, and was glad to finish second. Was very happy with that, and yeah, congrats to Austin, congrats to Dash. Again, a lot of good cars, and looking forward to next week.
yeah, well, Hillman, you got any questions for him?
I don't think so. I think you covered all of them for me.
Well, we'll hand it back over to you. You got any shout outs?
Yeah, you know what? Same as Austin, you guys do a great job. It's always fun going back and watching and just having them broadcasted. That you guys again doing it now for a couple of seasons for me, and I really enjoy always going back and looking at the broadcasts. And no, and besides that, just my family for letting me race tonight. And yeah,
All right, well, that was our second place finisher, technically, Matt McDonald. We'll see you next week, hopefully.
sounds good.
All right, we'll get who is Going to be, I believe, third place. I think that's Charles Irwin, if I'm correct.
Yes, it is.
All right, hey, do you want to walk us through your race? I mean, you seem like the guy to beat tonight. Had the that crossover move working really well. I mean, you seemed like you could put your car anywhere, and it just stuck.
Yeah, no, car was handling really well. I learned in practice that if I messed with the brake balance bar there, I could make it stable enough to where I could really get a lot of speed through the middle of the corner and not have a ton of rotation to where my back end's stepping out. So that was really helpful earlier on in the race with those new tires and stuff. And then, I mean, we were just really doing our best, all of us, to get us all lined up and everything and communicate really. I mean, I feel like we communicated pretty damn well for what we'd been kind of dealt with there, the hand we'd kind of dealt with throughout the entire race with cautions and everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, that pace car was going to make me go insane. That
Yeah, it
it
pulls
was
in,
going
and then it
so
cuts
slow.
off the whole track, so it technically puts you guys in front of it. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
it was dumb in that sense. But I mean, we're not coming back here at least next season because we've already done it. So we don't have to worry about it going forward. Unless we're in like a new car or something or whatever. But I mean, it was definitely not not fun to have to deal with that, but we did
yeah.
it. And I mean, we had a fast car, but just ended up not being totally our day. So which is fine. It's a good points day.
Yeah. Well, Hillman, you got anything to ask?
Just kind of looking forward to watching you the rest of the season. And you've been fun to watch. Was enjoying watching you trying to figure out what line to take to make passes. You want to walk us through how you came up with those lines or what you figured out that worked?
Oh yeah, I especially trying to make passes on entry, and actually had a really good battle with Austin and with Matt. But Austin and I had a really good battle there until the caution to come out. But um, I was really trying to fake people out, uh, show that I might send it, that I might not, um, to try and mess with them a little bit and try and get them to slip up on the entry of the corner. Um, and eventually, I kind of would, um, or um, I'd make the pass on exit. Right, I'd get the run, try to set it up. My car would, like I said, I was messing with that bar. Um, it was stable enough to where I could kind of slide it around a little bit, and the back end would not slide out. So it was really, the car was just stable enough to where I was able to kind of throw it around a little bit and come up with those lines. But definitely I was trying to fake some people out.
Yeah, you look really good tonight. I mean, I gotta say, you look like the car to beat between you and Belkey. I mean, Matt McDonald looked good, but he's kind of just back in traffic. But I mean, you two, I mean, had a great battle before that caution came out, and that was gonna be a good run to the end of the race. But the caution came out, kind of ruined it. But I mean, you gotta be happy with the points finish. I think that'll keep you as the leader going forward in points.
Yeah, I think it will. It's been a good season. I really like this car, and what it can do for me. So, and what it has done for me. So I'm just really excited to see what these last, I think, 4 weeks bring us, last month. So end of the season coming up quick. Gotta finish out strong.
Yeah, looking forward to it. You got any shout outs for us?
I would just like to shout out everybody for showing up tonight. You know, I've been dealing with some stuff recently, and I wasn't in the best mindset, and I kind of had forgot about putting that out, putting the big message that I put out about all the session details and stuff for everybody. So I was just happy that we had at least, I mean, at least 9. I mean, Kevin's situation was a bit messy, which sucked for him, but I was just glad we had as many as we did. I was kind of worried we'd only get about 5, and then we would have to push it back. So
Yeah.
just happy for everybody to show up. Really thankful for you two for putting this on. I just like Marty said, I watch them back every week, and I love watching them back. Ever since you guys started doing it in the WRL, so really appreciate you guys for that. And I'd also like to shout out that, or at least point out that Iris needs to fix their goddamn caution chip. So
Yeah, that was not. Not. I mean, it's just. It's annoying because I mean, technically you're not supposed to like pit here, but make it so you can.
right, exactly. So but yeah, that's all for me.
But anyways, that was our 3rd place finisher. Thank you for. I mean, I said it to the last interview. I mean, we're so glad you guys like the broadcast and are watching it back. It makes it feel like we're not doing it for nothing. Glad that people watch it and like watching it. But yeah. Hopefully, talk to you again next week.
Yes, hope so.
Well, that was.
I think that.
Yeah, that was Slinger.
Yeah, that was Slinger. It was a fun one, but I think that is all for tonight. I believe we are at Kern next week.
Kern.
Yep, Kern next week.
So look forward to seeing everybody there. This was Michael Mata and Alex Holman in the booth. Thank you for joining us at the Independent Esports Racing Contest Association. Look forward to seeing you all next week, and have a good night.